in massive demand. Her all-round skills. She wins games with the bat and with the ball, quite often both. And I said to her, is there a danger that, you know, with these leagues coming around, talented Scotland players may end up basically trying to qualify for England or sort of walking away and then concentrating on those leagues? And she said it's obviously something that they need to keep an eye on.
Irie's going to continue. Does everything at gigantic speed. He dashes through these overs, and it's an interesting move from Peddle, isn't it? It's kind of a move to say, I want to try and get through a few overs. It's dragged down, though, and Karen Casey will have to do well to cut it off down the hill. Will prevent it from getting to the boundary, but they'll get back for two. Yeah, look, we obviously aren't going to be able to solve it today, but there's no doubt that it's picked up a lot of traction, a lot of attention, and rightly so, and it should probably be picking up attention. Oh, what a catch! It's Dipender Singh Irie, caught and bowled by the Tiger. I'm not quite sure how he's got there. He's made it look easy, stuck in the pitch a tiny bit, and Finlay McCreath is going to...
Hi, Lakshmi Subedi, Lakshman Subedi, out by out.
From that man, Dipender Singh Irie yet again, and the new vice captain of Nepal. Well, that's why you have him in every team if you can, because he'll impact the game, he'll change the game. McCreath had started brightly, but he's been dismissed. It's 150 for 4.
आठ 6 जनाले एकचोटि सब्स्क्राइब गर्नु पर्यो अनि लाइक पनि गर्नु पर्यो है ल बढाउँछु
But easy, Mel.
We've spoken about their fielding and how they're so quick that they end up making really difficult things look easier than they are, just because of how quick they are. And on that occasion, it is incredible because his weight was all going the other way. He was right over the other side of the strip.
It's just his speed. He does things that other fielders couldn't. It's because of his speed, and in essence, he acts as a 12th fielder. I know that's a contradiction in terms, but you think of there being 11 out there, 9 actual fielders, keeper and bowler. He's kind of the 10th fielder, if that makes sense, because he covers that whole area in and around mid-wicket, and that was sensational. Really was sensational from Dipender Singh Irie, and even more so given that he wrong-footed himself.
Good ल मुझे लाइक गरौँ है
Brilliant over. 3 runs from it. And the big wicket as it's now captain and vice captain at the crease for Scotland. 151 for 4.
And Matt Cross coming in. He missed out in the game against Netherlands. He scored 8, but he's been in a pretty good run of form at the moment, both in the Netherlands and in the first couple of games that they played, or first game that they played here against Nepal. Very, very busy batter. He's quite fidgety. And you look at him, he'll always be gardening or twitching or bobbing up and down, all those little quirks he has, but at the moment that he bats, it all comes together and is quite still.
Fascinating phase of the game now. 30
Jai
overs
Nepal, Jai
bowled.
Nepal.
Spoke extensively, haven't we, about the fact that there's some real science behind that, doubling your score from the 30 over marker. Over the history of ODI cricket, I can't remember the gent who's given us the data, 2.007x, the 30 over score across the recent history of ODI cricket. As this is down the leg side, so if they can do that, there or thereabouts, they should get in and around the 300 marker, as Cammy does well.
Oh,
Three fielders all working together there, down towards the pavilion end of the ground, cut off right in front of the side screen. They made 296 6 days ago. It didn't prove to be quite enough, but that was mainly thanks to a fantastic Nepal fight back. Nepal are going to need some wickets here to restrict this run scoring. There's so much batting to come still for Scotland.
Well, we saw that all the way down to Safian Sharif, who's actually number 10 today with Menzie Jones. Looks like coming in as a final batter. But they do bat deep. And just a reminder too, they were 25 for 2 when the wicket of Brandon McMullen fell. That was in the 6th over. So that really good partnership between Charlie Teare and Richie Berrington just changed the dynamic of that start, really, because it looked like it could be a very poor start. And Richie Berrington has got a very fortunate LBW call in the first ball he faced. He's made the most of it. He's made it count.
Been two really close calls. We also saw one go Tears' way. Now he's been dismissed since off Raj Banshee missing the sweep. Thought that was going to go on and thud into the stumps. But yeah, the Berrington was probably really close, wasn't it?
But yet again, how many times has he come in with Scotland in a jam? Led the way. He's heard you talking about him with Craig Wallace, about everything that makes him great, his longevity, his leadership, his batting ability. The days of bowling gone. I think about a year ago, he was thinking he felt all right and he wanted to start bowling again.
Won't be bowling in the future, Mel, I can assure you of that. Dances down the track. Does Berrington. He's got some real challenges with niggles and injuries that he carries, and he just keeps playing through them. Remarkable. The commitment that he shows to Scottish cricket. 31 have been bowled, 155 for 4.
I actually went on I've finally got to see the ground from a different angle while you were here with Craig. So I went for a little bit of a wander around. Just got much more of a sense of how wonderful it is seeing all these Nepal fans who have come in today. Hundreds of them, all with their flags. I saw so many flags. Bumped into Chris Greaves. He's over there near the sight screen.
Wow, Tiger, yeah.
Very much looking forward to coming back into the side for the T20s in Glasgow that follow this, and for those qualifiers afterwards.
If selected, of course, that squad not selected yet. Be interesting to see if Scotland can get a couple of their county players for that. The talk is Brad Curry will be available, which should make a big difference. Yeah, and not just good Nepal fans here, great Scottish support too from the home crowd. They're mainly over in that far corner in front of the drinks tent. And yeah, plenty of reaction to that Craig Wallace interview. Nice to hear from Sean McPartlin. Definitely calling edged wide. Oh, great diving effort. I think it's Arif Sheikh in there, isn't it? First slip, did he get a fingertip on this, or did it just slow up on the outfield?
He did get a fingertip. He got a good fingertip.
Did get a fingertip. Harsh to call it a drop chance. Maybe 3 runs saved as much as anything, but it's been an all-action performance from Nepal, hasn't it? Great to see Irie finally being utilised kind of properly with the ball, showing his skills.
I was surprised not to see him bowling.
आक्रमणमा आएका ललित